doing? You egg. What's up, good morning and welcome back to a brand new video. So today is actually my day off. So what I thought I would do is drive about 20 minutes from my house to Rivington. If you're from the north of England, you probably know that. If you're not, you probably don't. In short, it's basically like a hill. It's great for mountain biking. There's loads of trails, loads of like public paths, routes, whatever you want to call it. So I thought I would come down here today. I've got the mountain bike in the back, and we've also got Callie. This is going to be her first ever mountain bike ride. I don't think she knows what she's in for right now. And obviously I'm just gonna go steady. I'm not gonna be out for that long. I think I'm gonna do probably like an hour tops. And Callie just always has so much energy. I think just being the breed that she is, half collie, half lab, she's a very energetic dog. So I'm gonna get a bike out the back of the car, put some kit on, and then head out onto the trails. It's just started raining as we pulled up, but hopefully in like 10 or 20 minutes time, it's gonna blow over and it'll be dry. But in fairness, it wouldn't be a proper mountain bike ride unless there was some rain. Got the bike out the car is locked. Here we are, bottom of Rivington Pike. Callie, are you ready? Are you ready? Let's go! So we made it off the road and onto the trail. I'm already out of breath and Callie's just like walking around everywhere, stopping every 2 minutes. Probably saying to herself, is this meant to be hard? So I've got a route on my Wahoo that I planned this morning. I think it's 9 miles, so it's probably going to take us around about an hour. I'm not going to be going that hard today. It is my day off after all. Tell you what, I didn't half pick a hilly route. It's supposed to be a day off. It's supposed to be an easy ride. Even Callie's panting. How is it? You having fun? I'm joking, she's literally not even trying. Onwards to the top. The first 2 miles are basically all uphill, taking you onto the top of the hill of Rivington. And we made it to like the first checkpoint. The old witch's tower. Apparently, back in the day, a witch used to live there. I don't know. We're nearly at the top of the climb now. We're nearly at the top of the hill. You can just about see the building at the top there in the distance. That is like the highest point of the ride. All right, sports fans, we have officially made it to the top of the hill. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty bleak. It's pretty wet and it's pretty windy. Normally you'd have a pretty sick view of Lancashire from the top of here, but not today. But as the famous saying goes, what goes up must come down. So let's continue with this ride. So basically we're just gonna follow. I mean, I've got the GoPro in my mouth, so I can't really talk properly right now, but
my job is to sit and look at paintings.
We're going to follow the hill along the top for a little bit, kind of circle our way around before we descend back down to the car park. And this road is very, very bumpy. My back. All right, found a smooth line on the left hand side here, but it works well because on the uphill, Callie's just like cruising. She's walking, she's looking around, she's thinking, this ain't nothing, mate, this ain't nothing. But then you see when we get to the top of the hill and we turn around and go back down, that's when I have my fun. And I've got her on the ropes. But I think so far, she's having fun. I've just stopped here, right? She's just having a bit of a mad moment. She's literally sprinting around everywhere. What are you doing? Where are you going, you mad dog? Come on. Hey. Are you having fun? we descended down the mountain, or the hill. It's not really a mountain, is it? Who do I think I am? And we are riding along a little road periodically before we head back onto the lane. But we're looping back around now. We're coming towards the end of a ride. I'm covered in mud. Callie is starting to pant. Come on, let's go. Absolutely covered in mud. But this is so much fun. This is Callie's first mountain bike ride, but it's definitely not going to be the last. She's had such a good time. It's also pretty sick because today is like my first proper ride on the Ribble mountain bike. It's just a single suspension, so you don't really want to be taking it down anything like too gnarly. But Rivington, where I'm currently riding right now, there's not really anything too gnarly or technical or massively steep, so we get away. Yeah, this bike is perfect for this sort of terrain, and it does of course have the dropper post there, so yeah, if we are going downhill we can drop it down. Just improves the handling a little bit. And we have just made it back to the car. There we go, ride done. Callie had a sick time. What a day. We did 1 hour and 8 minutes in the end. So it's 2, maybe even 3 days after that last shot mountain biking with Callie, but I thought I'd stitch another day of training in, and today I've got a gel in my pocket and I'm probably gonna need it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm down a pretty deep hole right now. My legs are cooked to keep it kind of, yeah, nice and PC.
Here, ladies and gentlemen, we have a prime example of something I like to call a wet lettuce. And no one likes a wet lettuce.
No! What the f*** you doing? You
And breathe.
I don't know if I got that on my camera right, but a van literally pulled up next to me and then turned. Anyway, next weekend we're off to Holland, and then the weekend after we've got the Rutland Sickle Classic, which is a big race here in the UK. So got another decent hard couple of days training, and then we'll knock it back and start to taper a little bit. But that is next week. We are not there yet. Today I'm only doing a 2-hour session, but it's a pretty snappy one. In total I've got 14 30-second efforts split into 2 blocks of 7. A nasty old session, but equally a good one. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, first set complete. I don't feel good. I do not feel good, but I think we hit 700, over 700 for all 7, so it's a good start. I've got to do 1 set of these per hour, so I did the first set pretty soon into the start of the ride, so I'm going to have a decent gap between the 2 efforts, which hopefully should do me well. So the Rutland Sickle Classic, for those of you that don't know, is basically like the UK's answer to Paris-Roubaix. That's what it's kind of nicknamed as. It's not really, there's not really like cobble sectors, but there is dirt sectors, there is off-road sectors. So for a little bit of practice, I mean, I'm probably going to come back here more in the next couple of weeks, but near where I live, this is about as close as it's going to get to Rutland practice. It's just, yeah, farm track. It's a public bridleway, so let's smash it. Gonna do another half an hour now, and then we've got 1 more set of efforts to do.
I did them, they hurt. But a quick little update / note to end today's video on. I have just now received email confirmation from both the Tour Series organisation and British Cycling permitting me and giving me permission to use my onboard camera in this year's events. This year's Tour Series starts in about 3 weeks time, and I cannot wait to bring you guys some onboard action from the races. But until then, I'll see you soon.
Yeah, I get my bop on. If she needs some good, tell her she got hop on. She know I'm the top dog, I know she a hot one. Balenci's on the feet, and you know I got the socks on. Yeah, I get my